Hi everyone, it's Sonia McDonald and I'm the CEO and founder of Leadership HQ and McDonald Inc. So I decided to do a impromptu live today because I wanted to have a discussion and I'd love your comments and feedback as well. And if you don't know much about what we do, the team at Leadership HQ and McDonald Inc. are all about building a world of great leadership. And we are a great believer that leadership, it makes such a difference. If there was one thing I could say to my younger self is start learning leadership now. And leadership is an attitude, it's a mindset, it's an action. And we run programs and workshops and coaching around the world. And we also do, well, I do, and which I love, a lot of keynote speaking. And we've got great resources, a lot of them free, as well as online, great online programs to help everyone around the world understand the importance of leadership. And I know, like, there's so many books written on leadership. You can see behind me. I think that's only half my books. I have got lots and lots of books on leadership. I love reading and learning this space because for me, leadership is about making a difference. It's about how we can make an impact, how we can lift others up to be more, do more, and learn more. I think that's leadership. Now, I am on social media a lot, but I tend to sometimes try not to read too much because I find there's so much negativity on and news on social media. And I don't know about you, and it's the conversations I've been having for many, many years with lots of different people that we work with, that we connect with, that we know. We talk about what is happening around the world when it comes to news and leadership. And obviously it's really important for us to be informed. And I get that bad news tends to sell. However, I think as well, I don't know if something from last year, if one thing that last year taught us is that we are one world. We're all connected and we all need to support each other and we all need to lead and help each other. And that's one of the reasons why my team and I, we stepped back, and it was a conversation that really struck me with my daughter when we were talking about leadership. And she said to me, I mean, mind you, it was a few years ago, she said to me, "Mum, why would I want to be a leader when every time a leader or a CEO or a politician or organization does the wrong thing, it's all over the news, all over social media?" And we tend not to read or hear or see a lot of inspirational or positive news stories or examples of leaders or teams or organizations or people that are out there making a difference, making an impact. So I thought, you know what? We're all about championing kind, courageous, and inclusive leaders and leadership. Let's build a movement. Let's build an awards platform where we can showcase and acknowledge these great people. The challenge is around all this stuff is, we tend to gravitate towards the negative or bad news. However, we can change that. I call it attention goes, energy flows. And this is why we're really creating an awards platform called the Outstanding Leadership Awards, so we can showcase great leaders, great businesses, great people from around the world that are doing great things. Now, the awards have started in Australia and New Zealand. Nominations are now opened. There are 16 categories ranging from CEO Leader of the Year, Courageous Team, Student Leader, Startup Leader, SME Leader, Women in Construction, Women in STEM. And they're all about creating a movement. We want to create a platform. We want to change the face of leadership. We want these awards and this movement to showcase and champion and celebrate leaders who are really committed and are really out there making a difference. And we might not know about them, that can give our generations hope, excuse me, give our generations hope, for generations of today and tomorrow hope. Because I think if we share and celebrate stories and showcase these people and use this movement and platform to be able to showcase them, imagine if our generations of today and tomorrow saw these stories, read these stories, heard these stories. So we would love you to nominate. please go on. If you're Australia and New Zealand, please nominate the 16 great categories. If you would love to partner with us, if you would love to showcase your great business and organization and be part of this great movement and awards platform, we've got some incredible partners like Central Queensland University, we've got Digital 8, we've got QTAC Veriskills, we've got McDonald Inc, we've got K by Design, Specialists in Communication. We have got so many great businesses and organizations that are really committed to our message and our movement around how we need to create and build more kind, courageous, and inclusive leaders and leadership. Now, when I talk about kind leadership, I'm not talking about nice. I think a number of people see that kindness is a weakness, and it's not a weakness, it's a superpower. Again, if there's one thing this pandemic has shown us is that kindness really matters. And I mean kindness in terms of compassion, I mean kindness in terms of empathy, I mean kindness in terms of showing gratitude, caring for others, putting yourself in other people's shoes. That kindness absolutely builds trust, and there's been so much research around why kindness and the ROI and kindness in our organizations, in our leadership. Courageous. I'm so passionate about courage. I recently published a book called First Comes Courage, and I talk about the courage to speak up, the courage to stand up and stand tall, the courage to have a voice, the courage to not walk past behavior that you wouldn't accept, the courage to put yourself out there, the courage to nominate these awards, the courage to go, you know what, I want to make a difference and make an impact, the courage to be truly who you are and be authentic. And finally, being inclusive. I think that, again, it's shown us time and time again the ROI on organizations and businesses that really embrace the diversity inclusion space, where you are attracting, hiring, developing, retaining people from all walks of life, from all different cultures, races, backgrounds, genders, religions, different perspectives. We are all unique. We are all beautiful. We're all got talents and skills. And to open ourselves up to being more inclusive, more curious. So I would love you to get involved in these awards. Let's not make bad news sell, right? Okay. I get the fact that, you know what, we need to know what's going on around the world, but let's really get some really positive, inspiring stories out there. Let's use these awards as a way of inspiring our generations of today and tomorrow around how we can build more great leaders and leadership around the globe. And we're going to be starting in Australia and New Zealand, but we want to take these awards around the globe. Please nominate. Please jump on the website, nominate. Check out our incredible judges. It's free. It's easy. The process and the journey of these awards that you will find are incredible. All the journalists last year loved it. So please get on board with these awards and this movement. Reach out to the team at Leadership HQ if you'd love to support them or partner with us. We're still looking for great partners and judges. And yeah, thank you for listening to my live today. And let's start focusing on news and stories and inspiration that is around great leadership and leadership that does focus on kind, courageous, and inclusive leadership. So thank you for listening to my live today. And remember to always stay kind and stay courageous. Thank you.